Hello every PC and console gaming buddy! Well, finally after about a year, I returned to my GameSweep series, where I cover all of the upcoming game releases. And I decided to try a twice monthly series, so this episode covers all of the game releases from September the 14th through the 30th for the PC, the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and the Wii U. Don't ask me why I included the Wii U, I just did. And I might decide to ditch Nintendo coverage later on. And one more thing before we start, definitely let me know if you find the GameSweep series useful, because it takes a very long time to produce one episode. In fact, this one took me about 20 hours of labor to compile all the scattered game info around the internets. But anyway, let's hop right into the game roll and start with Monday, September the 15th. First up for Monday, September the 15th is a game called Hero of Many, and that's released for the PC, and it was previously on mobile phones and the Ouya. And it's an indie game. It's kind of an abstract action game where you control these schools of sperm, or at least they look like sperm, through these 2D maps. And then there's Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution for the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and the PC. So it's kind of like an old school, like old console release. And then there's Jacob Jones and the Bigfoot Mystery, Episode 1. Oh my god, that sounds so exciting, doesn't it? Now that's just for the PC, and that was previously on mobile phones too. There's a Bridge Constructor Medieval that's released for PC, also previously on mobile phones. It's kind of an interesting like bridge physics game, 2D type of game. And then there's Reprisal Universe for PC. And lastly, on Monday is The Amazing Spider-Man Essentials, and I think that's a DLC pack for the PlayStation 3. Yeah, developers are still pumping out games for the PlayStation 3, and you'll see that a lot. You'll see that there's still some developers that are dumping stuff on the market for just the Xbox 360 and the PS3. I think these were games that were in development when the new consoles, the next-gen consoles, were released, and they just had to empty out their development queue. Okay, so then September the 16th, which is actually today, Tuesday, there's Anomaly 2 for the PlayStation 4, already released on the PC and the Mac, and that looks like a fun post-apocalyptic top-down real-time strategy style of game. And there's Arc Age for PC. It's a free-to-play MMO, if you're interested in that. There's Fairy Fencer F for PlayStation 3. I don't know if... Well, you never know. There might be one person in the crowd out there that buys Fairy Fencer F. Alright, then there's Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition for PC. It's just kind of like a remastered release of, you know, like a bundle of all the Total War Rome 2s. And then there's the Line of Defense MMO for PC. There's a like a bundle release. It's kind of like an anthology series of Blitzkrieg and Blitzkrieg 2, and that's available on Steam for the PC. There's a World Truck Racing for the PC. There's Fibbage, the hilarious bluffing party game for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. So this is a PS exclusive, but being released on both old gen and next gen. That's interesting. And then Air Conflicts Vietnam Ultimate Edition for the PlayStation 4. By the way, that got terrible reviews, so don't buy it. I mean, unless you want to waste money. Okay, then Wednesday, September the 17th, there's a bunch of PC releases again. In fact, I don't know why there's just so many PC releases, you know, these first 3 days of the second half of the month. But anyway, there's Motorsport Revolution, Early Access for the PC through Steam. There's Cosmonautica for the PC. There's Spacecom for the PC. And there's Doorways, the Underworld for PC. And later in the week, a bunch more are to be released on Thursday. First of all, there's Roundabout for PC, and this is a really bizarre, zany, open-world driving puzzle where you're controlling a limo and it's constantly rotating and spinning and killing people. I don't know what's going on with that developer, but anyway. Then there's Darts Up for the Wii U. There's Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes 2.0 Edition for everything. It's the PC, the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the Wii U, so that's a huge title. Age of Wonders 3, Golden Realm expansion, is coming out for the PC on Thursday. Then there's the Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. This is just kind of a re-release of Shadowrun Dragonfall, and it's a bunch of improvements over the release that happened earlier in the year of Shadowrun Dragonfall. It's just like an isometric 2D futuristic fantasy RPG. It's kind of cool. Okay, then there's Pro Rugby Manager 2015 for the PC, if you like managing rugby teams. There's Endless Legend for the PC, Spiky Walls for the Wii U, Aerotime U for the Wii U, Elmanage Gothic, Ritual of Darkness, and Zakir for the PC. I don't know what that is. I saw a picture. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. And there's Chim Puzzle Pro for the Wii U. Then we head into Friday, payday, September the 19th. Finally, after about 15 years, we get our hands on Wasteland 2 for the PC only, of course. And for those of you who don't know what the Wasteland 2 is, it's kind of like an isometric 3D post-apocalyptic game, and it was the precursor to the Fallout series, and it is a turn-based game. And I'm probably going to upload more episodes of that because I did buy the early access, so I've got the whole game already. Then there's Life is Feudal, Your Own. I don't know what that's all about. It's for the PC. It's some medieval 3D town builder, apparently. It looks kind of interesting, but I'm not going to waste any money on it. Then there's Meridian New World Special Edition, also for the PC. And there's Flockers, which is being released on PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It was already available on PC, though. So this is one of those titles that came to PC first. And then Monday, September the 22nd, we get a very interesting game on Steam, and it's available for early access right now. It's called The Long Dark, and it's a survival simulation. It looks very tough, and the style is this artsy-shartsy 3D graphic style, and it is first person, and it looks interesting enough to buy. I might actually buy it and upload a few episodes of raw footage of it. Alright, then September the 23rd, which is Tuesday, it's the big release day. There's a bunch of titles coming out. Ancient Space for the PC. There's R. Nosugriga, Ode to an Unborn Star for the PlayStation 3. I don't know if I pronounced it right. It's a Japanese name. Defense Grid 2. That's to be released for the PC, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. It's just like a tower defense game with lasers. And then there's an interesting reboot of an old arcade game called The Gauntlet. And that's being released for the PC. And it's a co-op Gauntlet online. So I'm actually excited about it. And if enough people are interested, I might buy it and do some co-op with them. That'd be a great way to start my Twitch channel, maybe. Then there's Arcana Heart 3, Love Max for the PlayStation 3, Anna Extended Edition for Xbox 360, already on the PC. Then there's Slender the Arrival. That's coming to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and as we know, that's already been on PC a long time ago. This is a big title, FIFA 15. This is a big Electronic Arts title, and it's a big franchise for them, so it's being released on PC, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the Wii U. And then we get Stronghold Crusader 2 for the PC. This is the next chapter in the Stronghold Crusader series. The first one was just totally isometric game, but this is kind of like a top-down 3D isometric game, so it looks a lot better. Medieval real-time strategy. It's kind of like a castle simulator. Okay, then there's Schrodinger's Cat and the Raiders of the Lost Quark. That's coming out for PC. If you're interested in it, just find out more about it. I have no idea what that is. Then there's Transocean, the shipping company, for PC. I think it's just a shipping simulator. Runaway Express Mystery, also to be released only on PC. And then there's Killer Instinct Combo Breaker Pack for the Xbox One. Okay, now we're into September the 24th, which is the Wednesday after that second big release day. There's Morph Shift Wars for the PC. There's Dark Souls 2 Crown of the Ivory King DLC pack, which apparently takes you into an Arctic region, and that's to be released for PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. And then there's Phoenix Rage to be released for the PC, and then one day after that, now we're at Thursday, September the 25th. There's a very interesting title about to be released. It's called The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Oh my god, Shartington Pantalones. There's a lot of games around here lately that are going to make me shart my pantalones. Anyway, it's like a first-person adventure mystery game. And it's kind of like a murder mystery with very beautiful graphics. Developed and published by a developer called The Astronauts. And I looked at a couple of trailers of that. I'm interested enough to buy it if you think you'd like to watch it. So, well, let me know. That's available on Steam. And then there's The Art of Balance for the Wii U, and then there's Wii Sports Club for, well, what do you guess? The Wii U. And then September the 26th, which is the next Friday, is Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. There's a Euro Truck Simulator 2, Scandinavia add-on, DLC. That's for the PC. There's Albedo Eyes from Outer Space for the PC. There's Tesla Breaks the World for PC. Craven Manor for the PC, and Neverending Nightmares for the PC. That's kind of like a pencil and paper kind of art game, and it is a horror pencil and paper illustrated game. Most of those were just on Steam that I mentioned. Okay, and then September the 28th, which is a Sunday. I don't know why anyone would release something on a Sunday, but somebody did. It's called Massive Chalice for the PC. And then September the 30th is another Tuesday, which is a big release day. There's Falling Skies the Game for pretty much the old consoles, like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the Wii U. It's based on the sci-fi TV series by Steven Spielberg. Then there's Forza Horizon 2 for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. And then a big release that I know a lot of you are looking forward to, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor for the PC, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. That's a big title, highly anticipated game, so at least take a look at that. Consider whether to save your money up for that. You still got 2 weeks. And then there's Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments for everything. The PC, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. So that developer is really serious about that title. So it's going to be a blockbuster title. It's just probably not going to sell as many copies as something like Destiny did. And then there's Persona 4 Arena Ultimax for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. And there's finally Natural Doctrine for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, another PlayStation exclusive. And then sometime in late September, toward the end of the month, I believe we're going to see the release of Zombies, Monsters, and Robots. I'll talk about that more on my channel later on, but we don't have a release date for that yet. It just, so far the developer thinks they can release it by the end of September. Well, there's our game sweep for September 14th through the 30th of 2014. I hope you appreciate and like this style of game reporting. The reason I do it is because there's just no one good source to find all of this game data on the internet and the new release schedules and the release dates. Different websites like Metacritic and IGN and Game Informer, they all have bits and pieces of this stuff, but there's no one site that pulls it all together. Even Wikipedia doesn't do a very good job of it. So that's what the Game Sweep is, like a one-stop shop for everything that's coming out over the next 2 weeks. So tell me if you liked it. You can subscribe to my channel and you'll get all these Game Sweep and a bunch of other game footage in your inbox. I do Skyrim, Fallout 3, Watch Dogs, there's Witcher 2 on my channel, and all kinds of other stuff starting next month too, including The Evil Within. Oh my god. Alright, so follow me on Twitter and you'll get an alert whenever I upload something. We'll see you in 2 weeks on GameSweep. Thanks for watching.